Susanna Reid, 50, took to her Twitter account today to write a heartfelt message in honor of former ITV news editor Jeff Hill. The Good Morning Britain presenter branded the late journalist a thoroughly lovely man in a tweet shared with her 830,000 followers. Sharing a post from ITV News, Susanna added, "Above all else, Jeff was a thoroughly lovely man. This is so sad. Sending love to his wonderful family." In a later retweet, Susanna urged her followers to donate to cure leukemia, which also shared their sadness over the death of Jeff. The charity funds the Trials Acceleration Program, TAP, which delivers and links patients to globally significant blood cancer clinical trials. It wrote, "We're devastated to hear the news that Jeff Hill has sadly passed away following his battle with leukemia. Jeff was a very humble man who wanted to do all he could to help at Cure Leukemia and was to join the board as a trustee. We send our sincere condolences to all his family." In a quote tweet, Susanna wrote, "Please consider donating to the cause Jeff worked so hard to support." The presenter was inundated with messages of support from her fans. Philip Council wrote, "So sorry Susanna, after reading his story a couple of weeks ago. Take comfort that he put up a huge fight for life." BBC correspondent Rajini Vaidyanathan added, "Sending you hugs, Susanna." Miriam Margolyes on Rowan Atkinson's disastrous performance, Insight, "Well said lovely Susanna Reid," said George Uckf, adding a love heart emoji. "Such a cruel disease," noted Barden_Debbie. The late editor began his career in newspapers in London before making the jump to ITV's regional news programme London Tonight in 1993. In 2000, he joined ITV News for 7 years before leaving for subsequent stints at media outlets including CNN and Channel 5 News. He returned to ITV News as editor in 2013 and was sadly diagnosed with leukemia in September 2017, which forced him to take time off to focus on his treatment. Rachel Corp, editor of ITV News, said, "Jeff was so much a part of this newsroom and in so many of our lives for so long, and even over the last few years when he hasn't always been with us in the newsroom, we've always felt his presence, as a friend, a colleague, an inspiration to us all. For me, whenever I think of Jeff it's with a huge smile on his face, in the middle of it all, loving the thrill and pace of the day, always excited about what story was breaking, how we were going to get the inside track, the triumph after a brilliant program. He also always cared deeply about his team, all of us in it together, being the best."